Hey babies, what's up my darling MVPs and how you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi where you get the gist. As it dey do wetin? As it dey hot. Of course you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking part? Like, how do you want to get the gist? As it dey hot. So, guys, it's another beautiful morning in Biggie's house after a very funny night and a very tipsy night for the housemates. Yes, one of the person who was tipsy, Tofa, woke up this morning looking good, looking great. The Tonita pair. Are we gonna see them again later tonight after the eviction show? I mean, as a ship. I can't wait to find out that. Meanwhile, as you can see yesterday, when Sean and Wani was having disagreements, they were having their disputes. Handi used Tofa for an example. Like Handi used Tofa's situationship with Anita. She cited that as an example where how the other night, you remember one, was it a weekend or Thursday, that Anita was so tipsy that she started acting all overly everywhere, trying to keep everywhere in order. Tofa went through it that night. Yes, I think it was a Saturday night. So Handi used that as an example for Sean, that Tofa never left Anita's side. Tofa gets to understand that she was tipsy. That why is it hard for Sean to understand that Wani was tipsy and can understand anything she's doing as at that time? But that is one thing the relationship lack. I mean, Wani and Sean's relationship. From my own end, Wani seems to be the most understandable one in that relationship than Sean. That from my own end, though, you can feel free to tell me what you think about Sean and Wani's relationship anyways. To me, Wani is the understandable one in that ship. I think the reason why most of this housemates got drunk yesterday was because of their up and they don't know what today holds for them. Coming from Indoni, this thing of watching this show in halves, tell me why I am only getting drawn to Tonita now when the guy could be leaving tonight. Yeah. Okay, let me get this from Comrade. Ordinary sitting position is making this headless chicken run mad. Victoria hasn't even touched his I'm gonna skip that D word, guys, or caress his chest. She hasn't even done anything under the duvet. Why so much tears? Ozee and Victoria carry on. Now, guys, Victoria has been trending on the social space, and the reason behind her trend on the social space is drags. They have been dragging Victoria on the social space because of what happened last night. Yeah, all the touchy-feely with Ozee. Remember, Victoria was tipsy. Though it is said that one brings out their character when they are tipsy, you know. But at the same time, do not forget that Victoria likes Ozee for real. Like, Victoria has told Ozee, you know, I have a soft spot for you when she was sober. She said, because you know I have a soft spot for you, that's why they do shakara. Do you get? I am not disputing that fact, right? But one thing Victoria does not do is throw herself on Ozee when she's sober. Like, first thinking with Ozee. Create fights with Ozee. Now, that is the difference between Victoria and Onyeka. Onyeka is trying to make this a fight. She's trying to make it a thingy of quarrel. And that's what Victoria is not trying to give at all. But if these two ladies like these guys, yes, they do. They do like him. They do like him. But the thing is, Victoria let Ozee be. But Onyeka cannot let Ozee be. That is their difference. And I don't know why Stanship is making some of you all not say this truth. The reason you could see Victoria do all of this thinking with Ozee last night, even wanted to kiss him. Ozee told the brother that Victoria wanted to kiss him, but he did not let that happen. The brother was like, please do not let such a thing happen. You know she's tipsy. And then Ozee said, never, it will never happen. She's tipsy. I cannot do that on her tipsy state. You understand? When she wakes up to find out she do things like this, she will be so surprised. So baby girl was tipsy. That was why she reacted the way she did. But does she like Ozee? Yes, she do. She like Ozee. She said it herself that, you know, I have soft spots for you. They like, the two ladies like him. Now, it is the guy here that is even playing the game in a subtle way without the ladies even knowing. Now, from me, it is Onyeka who is trying to let the guy win in this scenario. With Victoria, if Onyeka could act like Victoria, Ozee would not win this fight in this game that they are playing, because it's a gameplay, and I've always said let the best player win. If Onyeka can maintain like Victoria is, there will be no quarrels about Ozee. They will both carry their thingy and just be going, knowing that both of them like the dude. Funny enough, this guy have someone outside. He made it known. So why the fight about, oh, this person is with you, you chose this person over me or whatever? That is why I would always say for Victoria's end, you will never see her have disagreements with Onyeka because of Ozee. It is Onyeka who is pushing the narrative of, oh, they need to fight over this dude because how she's overly loud about it. So to me, all these drags on Victoria, calling her the actual pick me and whatnot. I know Stanship is trying to do what they know how to do best, say things even when it's right or wrong because of Stanship. It's okay, but the truth is, Victoria don't rush Ozee when she's sober. She can only do that because she's tipsy and she wants to create drama. You know, when you're tipsy, you want to act more flavor. I think that's what she did right there. Let's get it from VHQ. Let's act like Big O, that is Onyeka, was delusional when she clocked it earlier on. Let's pretend that women don't have intuition about these things. Ozitoria to the altar. And then Be Intentional replied and said, both of them are free to like and love him. The issue is, who does he want? None. He's just flirting and would take whatever he is giving. Exactly. And I think that's why Victoria would not want this thing to be an issue between himself and Onyeka. I don't know why Onyeka does not see it that way, you know, but it is what it is. Onyeka and her fans this night getting vindicated. You're fighting me for a man, don't they beg for kiss? So this were the drags were coming for Victoria, and they said, see the person who said, who is saying that, oh, Onyeka is fighting me for a man, is the person begging the same man for a kiss. All right, Panach said Victoria fight with Onyeka was because of Ozee. Okay, thank God Onyeka has been vindicated once again, but the haters and hypocrites would twist it and start lying to avoid dragging catfish and give grace and excuse for her. They will not give Onyeka the same grace, but God is fighting her battle for her. God, the child of grace. So now that is the argument on the social space. Like I told you guys earlier, they feel like, oh, the people have been, because the reason why the Onyeka fans are doing all of these things and dragging Victoria is because the drugs has been on Onyeka, because she has the one who has carried this Ozee thingy, Victoria, this triangle on her head. She has the one who has been having side talk. She has the one who has been targeting. She has one, you know, you cannot see Victoria wants to have that conversation. When she was sober, if they want to raise that convo, she will want to cut it off. That is one thing she always do that I like. I'm not going to lie. That is one thing she does that I like. But does she like the guy? Yes, she does. She like the guy, but not like she's ready to force things. She's ready to do this. No, because of Ozee. That is one thing Onyeka is doing me I don't like. That I would have loved Onyeka. They should continue being cool, like just like that. The boy is just friends with us. There is no comparison. There is no, oh, who you like best. There is no why did you go to this person first? Why did you do this one to this one first? Let it just be there. You will not see Victoria telling Ozee, why did you not come to me first? Why did you choose Onyeka over me? All of those talk is quite unnecessary because there is nothing really there. Victoria is doing all of those things last night because she's tipsy. If she's sober, she will not do them. It's just like Candy coming for Kelly Ray when she's tipsy. When she's sober, she will not come. She will not make that move. She will not have that morale to make that move. That is just what it is. But Onyeka does not need to be sober or tipsy or to because her feelings is real. She like this dude naturally. I don't know if you guys get me. I don't know if fans will get me. But one thing fans do is they would understand things from their own perspective. And whatever you say, they don't care. They would only say, oh, you're taking side or you're doing this one, you're doing that one. So VHQ said, asking to choose between her and Onyeka, Ozee would choose his sister. Now, talking about choosing, let's not even go there. If you ask me now that is even watching this show on a straight point without anything like stanship, Ozee and Onyeka is closer than Ozee and Victoria. There is no argument about that. That is one of the reasons why I feel like Onyeka is not supposed to be even breaking her head about Ozee this, Ozee that. Ozee is closer to Onyeka. In fact, Ozee has more connection to me. I've said this thing before. I feel like Ozee have more connection with Onyeka than he has with Victoria. Obviously, we have seen how uncomfortable Ozee would be if himself and Onyeka are not in talking terms. They really like each other. It is obvious. So why would Onyeka still be perturbed about Victoria? So there's no argument one bit about that. If Ozee is to make a choice, which there is no need, Ozee would choose Onyeka over Victoria, pop and plain. If Onyeka was drunk and acting like this, you all would have called her all kinds of desperate names. Please rest. That is because of how naturally she carries this ship on her head, both sober or tipsy. She's always talking about Victoria, Ozee, oh, this one. For someone to stay and say this person went to change short skirt because of this person, come on. This Victoria the whole time has just been projecting her own insecurities on Onyeka. From because of man to pick a side, God forbid. These are all the things people are saying about Victoria. That is the Onyeka fans. I wish these two girls, Onyeka and Victoria, realize that Ozee is using them for his game. I don't know if they are using him too or they genuinely like him, but his own game is obvious. I've said it before. I said Ozee is playing this game in a subtle way. You would not see that he is playing that game. He's playing the game at the same time trying to remove himself from that situationship that he's creating directly and indirectly. That is what he's doing. He's trying to be the smart one over the ladies. But Onyeka is the one making Ozee win over this. And that's what I'm talking about. Victoria is not ready to give Ozee the win with the gameplay. But Onyeka is giving Ozee the win because, Onyeka is making the same problems, troubles, fights because of Ozee. And Ozee is now drawing himself back out like okra. You know how okra soup can be so slimy, like you try to grab the ball of curry like this to take it to be slimy going off. That is what Ozee is doing whenever things comes out like that from his situationship with those two ladies. Okay, let me get it from Pexi. Woke up to videos. Why is Victoria going after a man with a babe outside? Why was she begging for a kiss? Why was she begging him to come to her bed? She's so desperate and is the actual pick me. Anyways, guys, you've seen it yourself. Well, this is what is going on and on and on. The trend on the social space is on Victoria, and Onyeka. Victoria wants the whole attention Ozee has been giving Onyeka all in one night and even more. And you all tell me this baby is not paying about Onyeka and Ozee's bestieship. Such a classless. Pick me. Onyeka, your self-control needs to be studied. You know the things, when I read some of these things, I just laugh so loud because of fans. The way people reason things, sometimes they weak me. They bust my pharaoh, guys. Okay, let me get this one. That aside of the Victoria Onyeka thingy, feel free to drop your 2 cents in the comment section. Okay, freedom of speech, your perception counts. All right, too slow. Now the thing is the call out on this friendship. Okay, let me read this. Too slow fools that clocked Onyeka's strategy. One stole the gossip strategy. The second one stole the pick me, desperado strategy. But there is one strategy they cannot steal, which is the intelligence strategy. Now, if there is something I love about this thing right now is that, so you said it that Onyeka has the gossip strategy and she also has pick me strategy. So what is all this argument all about then? So now they are saying Kassia stole Onyeka's gossip strategy. And then Victoria stole the pick me strategy. Wahala be like bicycle. And now they said that one thing they cannot take off Onyeka is intelligence strategy, meaning that the two ladies are done up in South Africa, was meaning that they are dullards, that they don't know anything. Any which ways, guys, but you can also take it out from these two ladies that they are quite creative. Not everybody sabi book like that. Not everybody go dey intelligent past each other. It's very okay. But the thing I would have loved you guys to always do for me, which is impossible, is can you guys say things and leave standship aside and just say things how it is? The thing is, like, it marvel me. Come on, babies, what is going on? Can't you just say things the way it is and leave standship and say, oh, this is what it is. My fave, no try for this part, but this is what it is. Why is it hard for you guys? No, tell me, how can I help you guys? Each season, I keep asking this. I said, how can I help you guys to be neutral and get to say things? State your facts, right? Even when your faves are wrong, you say it. This is for all fan base, so I'm not putting any fan base in particular. How will Mimi help you guys? That is the question I'm ending this video on right now, because most of the takes from you all because of standship is as lame as F. Come on. Anyways, babies, I'm going to be dropping my voice right here and now to see you guys later. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.